Sergio Perez is in the news again, and this time he's rumoured to be retiring from Formula One after his home race in Mexico. Perez has had one of the most emotionally draining seasons of his career after a good start to the season with 2 wins in the first 4 Grand Prix. Unfortunately, the highs were soon followed by many lows as the season advanced, and he struggled in races that followed, falling far behind his teammate Max Verstappen. Today, the Grid Report reveals the genuine reason behind the widespread fake news in the media and provides insights into Perez's future. Before we get into that, kindly like and subscribe to the channel, and without ado, let's get to the heart of the matter. Sergio Perez has endured an unhealthy campaign with Red Bull this 2023 season. Although he has produced 2 wins in a season fully dominated by Max Verstappen, the Mexican has failed to maintain a good run of form, trailing his teammate by a mind-blowing 226 points. After the Lusail race, rumours surfaced online that Perez was set to announce his retirement from F1 after the Mexican Grand Prix later this month, and that he's been issued an ultimatum by Red Bull to either finish second in the Drivers' Championship or risk losing his seat for 2024. This is despite repeated claims from Red Bull team principal Christian Horner and motorsport advisor Helmut Marko that Perez has a watertight contract with the team for 2024. However, Helmut Marko has also been highly critical of Perez, claiming that the Mexican is incapable of being in the seat of the world champions. Marko insisted that Perez lacks the championship mentality to compete with Verstappen. Perhaps it's time for Perez to consider stepping away from Formula One, as some suggest. Should Perez retire? Those spreading rumours may be conveying a valid message to Sergio Perez, hinting to the 33-year-old that he should consider retiring from Formula One and, in a grand style, saying goodbye to the sport in his homeland, Mexico, during the Grand Prix. He's in the best car on the grid, and he keeps struggling to keep up with it. Unlike Max Verstappen, who secured the World Championship with 5 races to spare, Helmut Marko's suggestion that Perez should consider pursuing a Formula One career with a different team might also be the right step for his career moving forward. Speaking to Racing News 365 ahead of the United States Grand Prix, Perez labelled the speculation around his future as false when asked about the news of his retirement looming around the media. "I'm just laughing at it. There's nothing I can do to stop the spread of the rumours. I'm fully focused on my job, but it sums up my season. A guy says something about me, and then all of a sudden it becomes true," Perez said as he acknowledged the fact that he's been terrible this season. According to the Red Bull team principal, Christian Horner, there's one positive trend that Perez has shown in the previous days that deserves applause from both the team and F1 fans around the world, as the Mexican driver spent a lot of time in the simulator in order to prepare himself for the upcoming races. He was on the simulator for 3 days last week, which is not something he has done previously. 3 days in succession to try to get to the root cause of some of the issues he felt he had in Qatar and Japan. "I think he made some great progress," Christian Horner said. Perez's current deal with Red Bull runs until the end of next season, but the Mexican is confident that it will not be his final contract in F1. Will 2024 be the last time we see Sergio Perez in Red Bull? The 33-year-old Mexican seat has been under intense pressure for a couple of months now, with many suggesting that he should be replaced by Daniel Ricciardo of sister team AlphaTauri, whose contract also ends at the end of 2024. Some others, such as former champion Nico Rosberg, are of the opinion that young star Liam Lawson is the best driver to replace Sergio Perez in Red Bull. Lawson has undoubtedly been the surprise star of the 2023 season, driving brilliantly for AlphaTauri when he replaced the injured Daniel Ricciardo. Elaborating on this, Rosberg said, "Lawson should replace Perez right away. He would start in the car in the same way as Max. I would dare to do that, but my name is not Helmut Marko, nor do I have the same resources as Marko at his disposal, but I would rather do that. Liam can only do well in my opinion." Although Lawson might be poised for an AlphaTauri seat in 2024 if Ricciardo replaces Sergio Perez in the upcoming season, the whole point is that Perez's seat is not safe, and the next couple of races would be future deciding for the Mexican. "I have a contract for next year. I have no reason not to fulfill that contract," Perez said. "I'm going to give my very best to it. I've made a commitment, but more than that, it will not be my final contract in F1. When asked if he was sure he would still be with Red Bull next year, Perez replied, 100%. I'm with Red Bull and I want to stay with Red Bull, and obviously it has to work out for both sides. I'm just enjoying it at the moment. I love the challenge of getting back out of the struggles, and at 33, I think I have some good years ahead of me. As an athlete, you want to maximize your career. That to me is important, and that's my focus. Perez added as he debunked all the rumors of his retirement, hinting that he would still be in Formula 1 for 3 to 4 more years. Do you think Sergio Perez is still the best driver for Red Bull's future? Share your thoughts in the comment section below, and also don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on the latest F1 news. Until next time, goodbye.